Hi, I'm Belinda Luscombe. I'm an editor-at-large at Time magazine. Anne-Marie Slaughter is a professor at Princeton. She was formerly the director of policy planning at the State Department. Most significantly for our interview, she is the mother of two. Anne-Marie, welcome.
Thank you.
So you had a high-powered job in the State Department, and you gave it up to spend more time with your family. Are you sure you weren't fired?
I am quite certain I succeeded actually very nicely at the State Department. I won the Secretary's Most Distinguished Service Medal, all those good things. So definitely not fired, but as you know, leaving to spend time with your children is a euphemism in Washington for getting fired.
So you have been in the news, in the center of an incredible swirl of discussion, because you wrote an article for The Atlantic in which you speak about how the American system for employment and being a mother are almost mutually exclusive. What made you out yourself at this point?
It was very hard to do. I realized when I was in Washington and I had these teenage sons and they really needed me at home that the sort of assumption that I could just do this and have the job I wanted and be the mother I wanted to be was not proving possible, but the idea of saying it publicly that there was a problem, and as I put it, you know, that you can't have it all, that it's much harder than you think, felt like a betrayal. It felt like breaking a taboo, because my generation of feminists believe that you don't admit anything other than absolutely women can do it. We need another round of conversation, feminist conversation.
In your response?
You know, the article goes up online on the 21st of June, and by June 25th, almost 800,000 clicks on the article. I have heard from hundreds of people directly, mostly women, but I'd say probably 20% men, which is pretty high, and all mostly saying thank you. But then, of course, other women saying, you're going to hurt feminism, you're going to set the cause back. Men saying, you validated my wife's experience, thank you. Men also saying, I want these things too.
So one of the things that has sort of stymied thinkers, business people, CEOs, is this persistent gender wage gap that we have. Is that motherhood?
A certain percentage, and I don't have the statistics here, is motherhood in the sense that no one says anymore that's not a job for a woman. That may be actionable legally, but plenty of people say that's not a job for a mother. And there is quite a lot of evidence that there is, in fact, structural discrimination against mothers. I think there's an assumption that mothers are not going to be able to work the same, get the same amount of work done that men do. And it may be that mothers also feel less comfortable, even than women in general,